Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Bonwell. I am the Senior Product Specialist for Advantage. With spring around the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to refresh the mind with some basic cleaning principles. Why cover the basics, you may ask? Well, if you don't have a full understanding of the basic cleaning principles, it would be like building a building on a weak or unstable foundation. Sooner or later, the building's just going to fall down. So what I'd like to talk to you today is what the industry refers to as the cleaning pie. The cleaning pie has 4 basic fundamentals which creates soil suspension. The first one I'd like to talk to you about is temperature or heat. In chemistry, for every 20 degrees you increase temperature, it doubles the chemical reaction time for that chemical, and that works with any chemical. Agitation. Agitation is very, very important. Here we have a carpet rake, which would obviously provide very good agitation. In my opinion, one of the best ways you could perform agitation would be with a CRB machine, which stands for counter-rotating brush machine. So why is agitation important? Agitation is very important for 2 main reasons. One would be great to help distribute your pre-spray and also help dislodge the chemical. And if you think about it, agitation is the primary function for removal of non-soluble soils, which would be vacuuming. And we should always vacuum before any professional cleaning procedure. Third function would be chemical. Obviously, chemical is very important. To know which chemical is the right one to use, should we be using a water-based chemical for this spot or stain? Should we be using a solvent-based chemicals on this spot or stain? If it's a dye stain, should we be using something to go after a synthetic dye, or should we be using something to go after a natural dye? So obviously, understanding the basics of chemistry is very important. And last but not least, time. And in time, we're talking about dwell time. So we have a little demo here. And I don't know if I can get my phone to, we're not going to worry about my phone. Okay, so with this demo, we have a bowl of cold water and we have a bowl of hot water. You're just going to trust me on this, that each one of these has the same amount of chemical. So this is bacon grease, and we're just going to drop those in. And unfortunately on this one here, there's a little bit of suds here on the top, but let me see, Rob, if I can help move this over here. Okay, do you see here the bubbles of the grease starting to bubble up? Okay, let's come over here to the cold one, Rob. Nothing, no action at all. Okay, so let's add a little agitation. Oh, on this one, Rob, zoom in. The grease has already fallen off the spoon. So let's create some agitation. And Rob, if you can see here on this cold one, the grease is still obviously in a solid state and still stuck to the spoon. Over here, the spoon is completely clean. And unfortunately, we got some suds here, but the grease, look at that. Grease is basically almost gone. If I can catch it here in this spoon. Look at that. So again, I think it's very important to go over the fundamentals with your employees. It's just because in any type of cleaning, chemical, time, agitation, temperature, all 4 of those fundamentals will always come into play. So thank you, and I'm going to throw it over now to Douglas.
Well, hello, welcome. Douglas, Service Manager here at Advantage, and spring is upon us, and carpet cleaners are going to get their units out of storage for those that put them up. And I want to bring some daily reminders of how to get the most performance out of your truck mount. These are in your waste tank. They are simple. You recognize them. These are blower screens, and these protect the blower from the debris being removed from the carpets that you're cleaning. And these are different styles. And I want to talk about the importance of keeping them clean. At the end of the day, you should remove them, and rinse them. This will allow you to keep your vacuum lift strong and performing well so that your carpets will dry much quicker. When you have poor vacuum lift, you're going to leave your carpets wet and you're going to leave your customers not satisfied. I want to talk about this one in particular, the barrel style. It can either have female threads or male threads, but whatever it is, you want to apply some anti-seize to it. The reason is you'd want to be able to remove this weekly. And when you do, you just apply the chemical there and put a little bit on the threads inside the waste tank. You want to put this on with your hand, just like an oil filter. You just put it on finger tight. You want to then remove it, and when you do not use this part of the body to twist, because this is not designed. You always do the twisting at the nut. All right? Again, what happens is if you don't clean these, the debris will eventually break down. You probably have seen these with the holes in them where they've come apart, and the debris will get sucked right into your blower. When that happens, you're shortening the life of your blower, which is more than likely the second most expensive component of the unit, and their average cost is about $3,600. So, simple things that can keep you up and running this spring: keep these clean daily. The other thing is, sometimes a customer wants to come out and look at your unit, and if it doesn't smell fresh, it's because of this compartment, your waste tank. That is not a good image. So wash out your waste tank daily, and remember, clean your screens daily. Thank you. I'm going to now introduce Brian to you.
Hi guys, I'm going to talk about something we find very important here in Advantage, and that's education. So the couple of things we have coming up are Fire and Smoke, March 11th and 12th, Odor March 13th. If you take both, you get a $50 discount, and you get to sit in class with me. And we also have WRT coming up here at the end of May, so May 28th through the 30th. Give myself, Liz, or Veronica a call, and we'd be happy to get you guys signed up. Thanks. I'll throw it over to Kristen.
Hey everybody, Kristen here. Want to first of all thank Brian. Next week is Brian's 1-year anniversary with Advantage, so want to congratulate Brian. And Brian brought up a topic that is near and dear to the Advantage heart and to my heart, and that's education. And I want to thank some of you, those of you who have been following on Facebook, the Small Business Saturday, been starting to share some of the things that I've been learning and things that I do. One of the things one of my business coaches had taught me was you have to block time to learn. And it's not just about, we had great fundamentals with Mike on tact, the cleaning pie, and the service tips, but it's also about running a business or even personal development. And the online is such a great place to learn that. And so put it on your calendars, block time, half hour, even if it's 15 minutes, half hour, an hour, put it on your calendar and take time to develop yourself personally or as a leader. And some of the things that I run across as I'm taking time to better educate myself, I'll continue to share with you on Facebook. I shared a leadership video with Dave Ramsey. I can't remember if that one was last week or a couple weeks ago. One that really kind of hit home with me and again brings back some of the fundamentals. So just thank you and encourage you to share ideas, or if you come across a video or a reading, share it with me so I can share it on Facebook with everybody else. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Liz because I know you guys like the drawings, and she's going to take care of that for us this week. Thanks for watching. Liz?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking.
Oh.
Okay, so our first one is the $50 gas gift card. All you have to do is like us on Facebook, and your name will be put into the drawing. You also have to let us know where to send this gift card to. We're not mind readers. Okay? Antoine Smith, I'm not great with names.
Maybe Antone Smith?
All right, give us a holler. And then this one is for service, correct? Mark Crippen.
Oh, yay!
He's one of our favorites here. We have lots of favorites, so don't be jealous. Everyone's my favorite. And Mark, too.
All right, everybody. This is it for Facebook Live for February. Join us Friday, March 29th at 10:30 for the March Facebook Live. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.
Bye, guys.